Alright, Poku Banks, baby. What's good? I'm back with another video, and today's video we're gonna change up a little bit. I'm gonna do something a little bit different, which I should have been doing before, but we can go through my finances, we can go through my budget, how I think about it, how I set it up, all of the good stuff. Now, I'm Poku Banks. I like talking about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and making money online. If you're interested in those topics, leave a like, subscribe, and check me out for more stuff. Now, you see me, I love finance. I love talking about finance, and I'm glad and grateful to God that I've been given the position to talk about finance on YouTube. So that means I'm not really scared to go with my finances. I think it's better for the audience, so you guys get to see the transparency, get to see how I really organize my finances and how I live my day-to-day life. But the problem is you. You are scared of your finances. You know, after a night out, after drinking lots of alcohol at the club, you're scared to check your bank account. You don't want to see it because you're disappointed in yourself. And that has to change. You guys need to start checking your finances, you need to start managing your finances, and you need to start facing your finances. Now, every month, what I do is I print out a bank statement, or I'll go online, do my online banking. I go through my whole bank statement, take every single thing that I bought, put into categories, so I can find out how much I spent on each category for the end of the month. I do this every month, and the reason I do this is simply to know where money's coming out in my bank account, where I can save more money. I'm doing this to find patterns, to see where I spend more money on certain things. Now, let me give you an analogy for why I do this. Let's say the water bucket, okay? It's a big water bucket. Now, let's say there was a little hole at the bottom of the bucket, so a little water's coming out, but it's only a little bit, you don't notice it. After a while, the water in the water bucket, it will deplete, okay? It'll take a while, but it will deplete eventually. Imagine that's your money. Your money's depleting eventually. Your money's depleting slowly, but you don't know why, because there's a little hole, but you can't be able to fix it. Going over your finances, like I'm gonna teach you today, that'll fix it. That's exactly like putting like a hole or fixing a hole that was at the bottom of the bucket. But guys, it's always good to be aware of where you're spending your money. You know, you don't want money going out and you're not knowing where it's going out. You need to know what subscriptions you're doing, which ones are a waste, which ones you need to cancel. This needs to be done to solve main problems, and it'll stop bad habits arising quickly. So guys, get your head screwed on, let's get it. Let's move on to the laptop. Okay, cool guys, now on my laptop, as you guys can see, this is my financial budget. So this is September, October, November. So guys, look, this is very basic. Look, I put it into different categories: train, groceries, eating out, education, side hustles. I put all into just different categories. So it's very simple. This isn't hard to do. You know, Excel's not hard to use, okay? But don't get me wrong though, if you know any good budget spreadsheets, let me know down below, because I'm looking for some better ones. But the reason I use this instead of like an app is because, you know, with apps, right, or with my banking, right, is that a lot of things go in and out. You know, I might be loaning some money, or I may be spending money to get it back or whatnot. You know, little complications there, and the app will count that as money I spent, when in reality, I'm getting it back. Like, for example, if I was to loan someone some money, the app will think that I've spent £500. And in reality, I'm actually just loaning them money. So that's why I'd rather just do it myself manually. And, you know, simplicity is more, trust me. Less is more. And this just shows me easily how much money I'm spending on each category, how much I'm spending per month. And yeah, so let's go through it though. Cool, variable expenses, Uber. You know, I'm not really an Uber guy, but when I have to get Uber, I have to get it. You know, let's say I'm carrying luggage, I can't be able to walk, or it's late at night, get Uber. Other, just stuff that has no categories. L's. So when I say L's, I'm talking like, you know, taking an L. So take a win, you take an L. Now in this case, it's simply spending money when I shouldn't have, or spending money that ended up being a waste. It could have been avoided, but unfortunately it didn't. And you know, life works like that. So there's nothing I can do about that. Train/coach. Groceries and supplies. So groceries for you to eat, supplies for the house. Eating out. So this is like eating at Nando's, eating at restaurants essentially. Takeaway. Guys, you know, again, I'm truthful about this, innit? You know, this is how I'm actually living. So takeaway, so this is ordering to your house. Entertainment. Personal wants, so whatever you want. Like if I wanted something, I want to buy it, like clothes, whatever. Side hustles, education, petrol, haircuts, and then rent. Let me go over the figures now. So for example, rent. My rent isn't actually $230 a month. My rent currently is $585 per month. But when it comes to my rent, how it is that my student finance is around 4.2k per year. That's how much I get in student finance. My rent for the year is around 6.5k. Minus the 2, you're left with around 2.3k. Divide that by 10, I've got a 10-month term at this house where I'm at, so you get 230. So there you go. That's why it's 230, because I use my student finance as well to pay for the rent. You know what I mean? So I have to pay 2k out of my own money. So that's how I calculate the rent. It's actually more, but that's how that goes. Haircuts. I got 2 haircuts in September. Petrol, you know, just petrol. Education. Again, when it comes to education, I don't care how much it is, as long as it's bettering myself. That's how much I spend on education. So again, that's an investment into myself. You know, side hustles, just spending money on side hustles to make me more money as well. Again, it doesn't matter. Compared to October, I spent a lot more. Education though, in October I spent more on education. So this could be courses, books. Education does not stop after school. I'm a student in this game called life. I'm a student forever. Okay, so I'm always learning. So again, I'm always spending on education. I'm always spending. You know, I'm always trying to better myself and better my knowledge so I can pass it on to you guys. Haircuts in October. I only got one haircut in October, so you know it's better than September. Now, personal wants. I know it's kind of high. As you guys can see, the formula bar, so there's different ones: 75, 257. The reason it's high is because I bought a scooter. Now with the scooter, again, I'll make another video explaining my reasoning for that purchase, why it saved me money. So that's why personal wants is kind of high. Entertainment. Takeaway. Now it seems like in October I spent a lot more on takeaway. It's a shame. £59. That's basically £60. That works out to be around £15 a week. Again, that should be lower. I can't lie to you. I'm disappointed in that, bro. I'm disappointed in myself. And the reason I like doing this is because now that I've seen that I spent £59 on food, like on takeaway in October, now I know in November it's gonna be way lower because I'm thinking, okay, Poku, you spent £60 on takeaway, no more this month. So I'm pretty sure this month will be pretty low. I'm talking like probably like 30, 40. So yeah, guys, eat at home, stay at home, eat at home. There's always food at home. Eating out. I spent a lot more in September. Obviously, as there's a lockdown now, eating out should be. Actually, I don't even know why I said the aim is 30. It should be a lot lower than that actually because it's lockdown. I'm not going out, so I'm not really. No one's eating out, so it will be very, very low, which I'm pretty glad. But yeah, man, this could be Nando's, whatever. Literally, just eating out. It should be lower, but again, there's always food at home. But when you're with your boys and stuff, groceries and supplies. It was a lot higher in October actually. Again, this is groceries and supplies for the house, so groceries to eat, cook food, and the supplies as well. As I just moved into like a new house for university, I have to buy new things, so like dishwasher tablets, soap, all this rubbish. So a lot of it adds up. It adds up. But it could be lower, to be honest. I can't lie, it could be lower. I think I've gone over the top. Cool. So now with training coach now in September, I didn't really get trained that much. £1.40. Whereas with training coach, £66.80. The reason being is because I was up and down, London to London, back and forth. And the reason that is because of the Samuel Lee's interview, as you guys saw. Now, in reality, let's be real, this is more of a business expense because I paid to do some content. I paid for transport, which I used to make some content. So that's why I'm not really too fussed about this number. Yeah, it's a little bit higher, and it's similar to the Uber one as well. Again, it's transport. I'm getting to and from places. So that's why training coach is a little bit high that month. L's. Again, L's. When I say L's, this is simply spending money where you've wasted money, essentially. So you spent money for a certain outcome, but in reality, you didn't really get that outcome. For example, let's say you got a parking ticket. That's an L. You had to spend money, but you didn't want that to happen. You didn't. It's unnecessary money, essentially. A parking ticket, essentially. So that's an L in that behalf. Again, I don't want L's to happen, but it happens. It just happens. That's just life. £88. It's a shame. £88 wasted down the drain. I didn't get to use it. So it is what it is. Other, nothing really came this month. Uber, again, I was up and down trying to get to places. For example, where I live, my train station is a 30-minute walk, but then it's a 5-minute Uber, and the Uber's only like £5. Which would you do? Would you walk 30 minutes with luggage, or would you just get an Uber? There you go. That's why, again, if you saw my post on TikTok about convenience over saving money, it's essentially that. I'd rather save 25 minutes and spend £5 rather than walking for free. You know what I mean? So you gotta make that choice. And to be honest, I'm at that point where I'd rather make that choice. Time is money. I don't have time to waste. So, and I got a train to catch. So I'd rather get the Uber. So yeah, that's that. As you guys can see, I spent £969 in October and £1,076 in September. Now, with my aims now, in November, my aim for Uber, £25 max. Reason being is because we're in lockdown. I'm not going anywhere, so I shouldn't really be spending more than £25 in reality. Other, maximum £10. L's, look, I don't want to take any L's. Who wants to take L's? So hopefully none. Training coach, maximum £30. I may be going back down to London to shoot a day in the life, so that's why it's up there. Groceries and supplies, again, look, I gotta eat. I cook food, I gotta eat, so it's gonna be £60. When you move out, you see what I mean. Eating out, to be honest, we're in lockdown. I shouldn't really be eating out. I haven't even eaten out this month. Yeah. I might have got McDonald's once, but that's it. It shouldn't be no more than 30, maximum 20. Takeaway, again, when it comes to takeaway now, look, if, let's say for example, cool, let's say it's 9 p.m, I'm hungry, but I need to do some work, I need to do a report or something, cool. Either I can spend 1 hour of my life cooking and then the other hour doing the work, or I can spend 2 hours doing the work and I can spend 5 minutes just ordering some food. That means I get to spend 2 hours to do the work and food comes. Yes, I'm paying £15 for the food, so I'm paying for a premium. But again, I'm at that point where I'd rather pay for that premium and still do my work, rather than spending an hour of my life cooking and then an hour doing the work. I have less time to do the work. Time is money, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it depends on that sense. So that's why takeaway is up there, but again, I'm trying to lower the takeaway. At the end of the day, this is why you have food on demand. This is why you buy frozen pizza. This is why you buy frozen goods. So it really should be lower, but maybe you know what? Maybe I should spend more on frozen goods. I think that's what I should be doing. That does make a lot more sense actually, because I could probably spend like £10 on frozen goods. I like frozen pizza a lot. It saves you so much money and so much time. You just slap it in the oven and you're good to go. So that might be the step. Actually, you know what? That is a step. I'm gonna start doing that. Buy more frozen goods, definitely. Entertainment, £100. Look, my birthday is early this month. I have to get lit somewhere, you know, got some alcohol, some drink, have some fun. So it's gonna be £100. My birthday, allow me. Personal wants, £60. Again, my birthday is early this month. You know, I'm gonna spend. Side hustle and education. Look, I don't care. This can be as high as possible. I don't really care. Like, as long as it's benefiting me and making me money, I don't really care. With education now, I spent £125. I sent it to my mentor. My mentor, he's the one teaching me and giving me more knowledge on Forex. Now, I already know Forex, but he's giving me the advanced knowledge. So he's taking my Forex trading to the next level. And with this information that I'm gaining from him and £125 I've put as an investment into him, this will make me thousands and thousands of pounds. Trust me, you're gonna see more of that next year. Watch out for that. More Forex content coming soon, guys. Watch out for that. So with the £125 I sent to him, that's around 4 Zoom calls I have with him, 1 hour calls. So it's worth it. Petrol, no money, no petrol. Haircuts, again, as you guys can see, I have a hat. I don't think I'll be getting trimmed this month. I might. I'll see in it, but right now, so far, no trim. I might go trim this. We'll see. It's lockdown. I'm trying to lock in, so we'll see. Rent, as you guys can see. Now the aim is £700 for the month. Look, guys, the easiest and the best way to see more money, to make more money, is simply to look at your finances. Lower your expenses and then you'll see extra money. As you guys can see, on average, I'm spending £1,000. 969, 1,076. On average, that's £1,000 per month. Me lowering my expenses to £700 is basically saying, okay, cool, here's an extra £300. I've made an extra £300 just by looking at my finances. I've lowered it. The aim is to lower it, and I'm pretty sure I'll hit this aim because of lockdown. So I've now basically made an extra £300 that I can use to invest. I can use that to put into something better because I would have spent that anyway on an average month. Guys, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. So if you make £2,000 in a month and you're spending £1,000, that means you only have £1,000 net profit. Look at your finances. Just stop being scared of your finances. Look at your finances. Deal with it. Like, deal with your finances because, guys, look, there's a lot of money to be made here and a lot of money to be saved here. So let's do it. Now, let's look at my fixed expenses quickly. Gym. I wasn't going gym in September, but I went gym in October. Now, actually, I can't lie. This is kind of L. Reason being is because I only went gym twice, and then lockdown came. So basically, essentially, I pretty much paid £9 for each session I went gym. I went gym twice, so it was a waste of money. I can't lie. That's more of an L. That's actually an L, to be honest. But it is what it is. Spotify. Look, I love music. Music's my hobby. I listen to it on a date, not even a daily, on an hourly. Like, I listen to music a lot. So £4.99 student discount is worth it. I pay every penny. It's worth it. You should get it. iCloud storage. You know what's funny about this one, right? Apple. You see with Apple, right? We actually owe Apple either 79p, £2.49 or £5.99 for the rest of our lives. Why? Because we have a lot of things on our storage that we can't hold on our phones. Therefore, we put in the iCloud storage. So this could be memories from 2016. This could be videos, pictures, and whatnot. We are paying Apple to hold our storage for us, and we're gonna be doing it for the rest of our lives. There is probably a way around it. You probably can use like a hard drive or whatever. But I've been paying this £2.49 for like over a year now. Like, I actually owe Apple for the rest of my life, and when you think about it, it's kind of crazy. So they're doing something good, really. Audible. Now that's audiobooks. I don't actually use Audible anymore, so I've cancelled it. So that won't be in November. So when I was doing my work as a delivery driver, I'll listen to audiobooks. So while I'm working, I'm learning. So it worked out both ways, but there's no need for it anymore. Just read books now. I'm at home, so yeah. Netflix, I've cancelled it. Why? I want to focus in this lockdown. I want to put all my effort and energy into in my craft essentially and creating these videos. I don't have time to watch Netflix, so you know, I barely watch it anyway. It's just for certain things, you know, Netflix and chill and whatnot. So yeah. Lifetime ISA. Also with that Lifetime ISA now, I'll be real, I kind of changed my opinion. I'm not looking to own a home anytime soon. I'll be real. I'm not really looking to, obviously, an investment home, like I buy to let or whatnot, yeah, I'm looking to own that, but with a Lifetime ISA, it's more for your own residential home. So I might just withdraw all of the money from my Lifetime ISA and put into like the S&P 500 into Vuso. Due to the health pandemic, they've actually removed all of the penalties for removing your money early, so we'll see. Amazon Prime, I'm asked for free. Essentially, with the student discount, which will be linked down below, you get a 6-month free trial. So if you guys want that, you can get that. 6-month free trial, and after that, it's $3.99 a month. So I'm in that 6-month free trial. I got Amazon for free basically, so yeah, that's that. But yeah, guys, this is my finances, and I go over my finances every month, and this is what you should do as well to know where you're spending your money, know when to reduce your money. And if you guys like this, do let me know. Like if you want to see more, if you want to see updates, because I feel like the best way for you guys to learn is for me to actually show you. Because I can chat to a camera all day, but if I don't actually show you how I'm doing it, then you may not learn. So again, guys, if you do want more of this, if you want a monthly update, let me know down below. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I've got a lot more content coming soon. Big stuff, man. So do let me know. Keep in contact. Engage with my content. Leave a comment down below. So yeah, literally, you already know. It's Poku Banks, baby.